Come to visit your grandpa's grave, I guess.
What the poking devils? Who are you? Who sent you?
So many questions, so few answers.
Blimey, you're the plumbing philosopher. Get the smarmy cat diddler, lads.
If I only had a crown for every time a bunch like this. Why men throw their lives away attacking an armed witcher, I'll never know. Something wrong with my face? The noises, they pretty regular?
Each night, I live next door. I hear it loud and clear, as if through a horn someone had stuck in my ear. Ah! Hawk! Ooh! Firk! And then whack! Thud! As if another bear slammed pate first into a cupboard.
Know exactly what you mean. Trampled grass and bloomers. Not the kind of moaning he meant, though.
You scared me half to death, Drifter. What do they call you? What's your crest? Speak!
Name's Geralt. No crest, no motto, no plumed helmet even. I'm a witcher. I'm walking on water. Just like...
Like who?
like a pond skater. Who are you thinking?
100 times!
Quiet! Shut up, both of you!
So I vowed to slay Grottori. Thought it would buy me time. To battle such a beast, why, it could take months.
Especially at the rate you were going.
I'm to play the hare during this year's game in the Palace Gardens. When you see me in my costume, you will wet yourself laughing.
A little tempted to ask a few questions, but it sounds like a long, complicated story. One involving lengthy digressions into local history and tradition. So, see you later, Milton.
What was it? Beasts, as you claimed?
Yeah, really tough, demanding fight. Barely made it out alive.
Our annual hare hunts shall begin there shortly. Have you heard of the custom?
Milton mentioned something. Seemed excited to prance around in a bunny costume. Not sure why.
A knight, in turn, might, with color, signal the nature of his vow. White, to show he's made a vow of chastity, for instance.
Need to stop introducing myself as the White Wolf, then. Can't believe I'm actually doing this. Why do you even go in there?
We lost our way.
Mistake that cave for the high road?
By the hair on my chinny chin chin.
Must have really cold feet. Frozen. Can't say I see it happening, your success. But do what you will, and good luck.
I, for one, cannot fathom only ever consorting with the same creatures, day in and day out.
Got a wife?
Yes? What's that got to do with anything?
Nothing. Just asking.
For we're neck deep in trouble. Of the spider kind.
Need a maid with a broom, not a witcher.
You fail to understand. These are huge. The size of pigs or dogs. Black and hairy, spewing webs.
Not talking about spiders, then. Talking about arachnomorphs.
It's terrible. I so wish to capture their splendorous tails in full bloom. Is there nothing you can do if they prove uneager to present? Perhaps challenge them somehow? Goad them?
What did you have in mind? Don't have a tail myself, and I'm not likely to sprout one anytime soon.
But one cannot deny it, a certain subtle southern charm.
True, though it could use a bit of subtle paint. Wound doesn't look good. Patch that up quick if I were you, before it starts festering.
If I needed medical advice, I'd have called for a healer. And you look like none such, not even a quack.
And And if you wanted a witcher to help you, you should have thought twice about being rude.
It's just that you do not have the look of one familiar with herbs.
What looks that? And looks deceive anyway.
So, will you see what's amiss in my storehouse?
Done that already. Ran into a few giant centipedes.
And how am I to prevent them from crawling back in?
Don't know. I kill monsters, don't predict the future.
More pleasant, I must say. One drinks on the job and no one ever complains.
Makes sense. And the world's always a bit more bearable on a buzz.
Confetti.
Typical. Treachery embodied. Elves. Psst.
You're no better. Elves were just defending their territory. You humans took it, but you still weren't sated. Had to cut the elves down, every last one.
You? What does that mean? You're a man as we are.
Yeah, in a way. Just ashamed to have to admit it sometimes.
And what are you doing in Toussaint?
Same thing I do anywhere. Killing monsters. Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old. Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one. Think your friend's hand will make for a nice broth?
You've clearly honed your sense of humor. But we are not...
The dressings, bandages, where did I put them?
Forget it. Bandages won't do him any good.
What? Oh, but he breathed still a moment ago.
Breathed his last then.
She is safe here and in good hands. She'll soon be back on her feet.
Might actually take a while. She hadn't eaten anything in over 100 years when I found her. Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore. Great. Order me a fine bed, please. Think I deserve one at my age.
True indeed.
Never liked cats. Agreed to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliché can you get?
Nothing comes readily to mind.
Could have left the door unlatched. Oh, crap. Didn't I just do this? Great. Portals. This just keeps getting better.
Forgive me, but I must ask directly. Are you a man? I no longer trust my senses.
Not exactly. I'm a witcher. Quite a few folk think I don't deserve to be classified as a member of the human species. Know some personally. Sorry. Yeah? What is it?
Now, why does one summon a witcher, To inquire about the gossip currently flowing about the court? I have a problem with a beast.
Right. All ears then. Tell me about the monster.
First, my dear Witcher, we must establish ground rules. Given the vast difference in our respective social positions, I'm sorry to say I take umbrage at the familiar tone you take. I expect deference. I expect you to address me as Sir, or better yet, as Monsieur de Bourbeau.
Listen, friend. There's an enormous difference between us, but it's not about status. It's about me having two swords on my back, and you having none. So I'll call you whatever I want, and you either deal with that or solve your monster problem yourself.
The gall! I shall file a complaint with your guild.
Make sure you address it to customer service. Kaer Morhen, Kedwin. Handled that kid pretty well.
Finding the right approach. That's the trick to dealing with children.
Yeah, saw that. Meaning, the right thing to bribe them with. Captain, have your men find me a strong rope. Kind that won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Rope?
Live bait. Great for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. But I'll see to that.
What? No. Crikey, no! Don't let him!
Stop screaming. Save your strength. Got a long night ahead of you. Tools were used recently. Detloff unwind by fixing toys between murders.
Really now, Geralt, must you?
I expect you to address me as Sir, or better yet, as Monsieur de Bourbeau.
Fine. Monsieur de Bourbeau.
The emphasis falls on the last syllable. Bourbeau?
See, now I'd rather emphasize something else. Tell me what this is about, monsieur, or I'll change my mind and go. Who hired you?
He'll kill me!
Ought to be worried about me right now. Don't fear life. Don't fear the world. Don't fear others. Farewell, chivalrous woodsman. Sorry it ended this way. Life's rarely like a fairy tale. Still, folk have gotta have faith. Believe in something.